it's like, I don't know, to be honest, bro.
Sometimes honesty is the best policy, man. I respect
I
it.
have no motherfucking idea why I dropped it right now. I just wanted to drop my music.
What's going on, guys? Speedy Mormon here from Complex, and today I am joined by A Boogie, also known as Artist, also known as A Boogie with the hoodie. Boogie, what's up, bro? How are you?
Hey, nah, man, I'm cool right now. I was about to get into this 2K thing.
Sorry we interrupted your 2K session, bro. My bad.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's hot outside. I just trying to get some cardio going on. I'm tired as hell right now.
Yeah, okay. I feel like you've been trying to make this transition, though. I was mentioning the names. You know, you started as A Boogie with the hoodie, and then it's become A Boogie. And I feel like you've been trying to make this transition to artist. Is that something that's still happening? Or are you going to stick with A Boogie? Is it going to become artist? What is it going to be?
Nah, it's always gonna be A Boogie, but at the same time, it's just like, it's like whenever I'm in the mood, you know? Like, artist is my real name, so it's always gonna be an artist too. So A Boogie, the rapper name, is whatever you wanna call it. Some people like, it's however you look at it. Some people look at artists as, this type of guy. Some people look at A Boogie as this type of guy. So it's however I let them look at it, how they wanna look at it for me.
Are they almost like alter egos, or are they the same person?
Yeah, you could call it an alter ego, yeah.
Artist is also your producer name, right?
Yeah, that's my producer name, really. That's when I really want to get my creative bag. I feel like A Boogie is just when I'm going crazy, having fun on the track and just, freestyling and turned up and all that. Or a million flows, one song.
How has your quarantine been, though, aside from, the videos and such, just staying in the house? Where you been? Are you in Jersey, New York, or down south, or? And what have you been doing to pass the time?
I've been in New York with it, but at the same time, I feel like I'm in another country right now because it's indoor type shit. But I be outside in the balconies and stuff. So it's all a vibe. But I miss being outdoors and going to the malls and all that, going to do shows out the country and all that.
Yeah, and just regular life, Julan and spots like that.
Yeah, this shit is whack right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I know that. Also, though,
we gonna make the best of it though. We still working.
Yeah, as long as we healthy and safe, that's all that matters.
Exactly. I got the green screen in the crib too, so shooting videos in the crib too now.
Word. So, on another note, congratulations because you're expecting another one on the way. Baby A. Obviously, you already have one in Melody. Baby A, I'm assuming it's a boy. Is his name Artist? Is that why you call him Baby A?
Yeah, definitely.
So is he going to be a junior?
Yeah, he's going to be a junior. But they were saying if you don't put the same middle name.
It has to be the same first and middle name.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I'm about to make it my own rules. I'm about to make his middle name whatever, but he still be a junior. I don't care how they say. I don't care what they say.
How do you think being a father has changed you? Because a lot of us, especially here in the city, have been following your career and listening to your music since before, the baby was yours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I feel like it changed me in ways where I can't even explain. Because it's like I can never picture myself, and I ain't picture myself being 24 years old, rapper, 2 babies and all that. So, man, I just could say it's blessings because I can only imagine if I ain't have this lifestyle and I had to go through having 2 babies and all that, and I ain't had the money and the funds and stuff. So, man, I just appreciate it a lot more than a lot of people would think. So, or besides me just trying to spoil my daughter and all that, I gotta do what I gotta do as the first kid. But second kid, I ain't gonna spoil this little thing.
Now, how much would you say what's going on in the world has to do with your music? Because obviously right now we're going through crazy times, COVID and racial injustice and things like that. Does that inspire your music at all? Does it make you want to, speak on things in the music, or how does it change you?
To be honest, it don't inspire me. It don't inspire me because it's too much negativity. I don't really get inspired from that kind of negativity. It feels like I don't know. It's nothing. it's a lot of things that probably we don't even know behind this shit, and I'm just like keeping quiet for me. So I just stay on my own for me. Just keep my nose out of things.
Nah.
I can't like I still do what I gotta do when it comes to like taking care of the people that I gotta take care of, and even people that I don't even know, like from the donations and everything. I do what I gotta do as a man. But at this point, it's like, man, we just gotta see what happens next. Or
Do you feel like, you know, everybody has, you know, their own role in society? Do you feel like your role is maybe to kind of play behind the scenes and just help out quietly, as opposed to maybe like somebody like a Lil Baby or Meek, or, you know, those guys are putting out songs that are kind of addressing what's going on?
yeah, I feel like that has to just come to me. I feel like I tried a few songs with me and talking about that, but I feel like it really gotta. I want to feel it more than that for me. I know I'm in New York. I see what's going on. I'm in the middle of everything right now. So it's just like, you know, when you in the shoes, and it's hard to like, I mean, explain your own shoes rather than the person next to you looking outside.
Yeah.
So it's one of those moments where I really got to just sit back and it just hit me like, damn, man. I mean,
I feel like you've been one of the artists who's, you know, put money where your mouth is, and you know, put money behind the things that you support. You know, you donated $100,000 worth of electronics and tablets and stuff to your elementary school. Why are things like that important, man, for you to give back to your hood?
Man, I feel like, man, that could be just the future. I mean, that could be something like real positive in the future, because we didn't have all the good books and stuff when we was growing up in my elementary school, middle school. So imagine all these kids got like a better opportunity of really knowing how to start a business and stuff, and teaching them like certain things they really got to know. And that's where I really want to step in at, not just donating the money, just like making sure they get the right things and the right tools.
Let's talk about the music for a minute. And before we hop into Artist 2.0 Deluxe, I just want to talk about the fact that, I mean, me especially being from New York and hearing your music since, you know, 2016, I often hear people say that they miss the old A Boogie and they want the old A Boogie back. And I know you've heard them say that over and over and over again. And, you know, you've said, if the old A Boogie is the old A Boogie, you got to take what I'm giving you now. Does that get frustrating hearing people say that over and over again?
It's yeah, it's annoying. Everything is annoying after hearing it a million times. I mean, but yeah, it's all just repetitive, man. It's gonna happen with every artist in the world. Like, they gonna start making a whole another thing, and people gonna be like, "Yo, we want this sound back." But I feel like, man, I don't want to make the same. What do you want me to make the same exact songs? I'm not in that mood, so ain't nothing I can do about being. I'm not gonna be heartbroken because everybody gonna be heartbroken. Think about that, let me. And your shoes, think about it.
So Artist 2.0 came out a few months ago, and now you've just dropped the Deluxe. Why do you feel like now was the right time? I noticed that the Deluxe version is all songs without features, with the exception of your daughter, who has a feature on the project. But why did you want to drop this music now?
I feel like right now, it's like, I don't know, to be honest, bro.
Sometimes honesty is the best policy, man. I respect it.
I have no motherfucking idea why I dropped it right now. I just wanted to drop my music from here.
Now, talk to me about some of the tracks for a second. Bleed is a standout for me. And on the song, you know, you say you probably got more Mike Amiri jeans than Mike Amiri. If you had to put a number on how many Amiri jeans you think you have, how many do you think you have?
I ain't gonna, that's no guessing. It's just like asking me how many pair, what you call it, like Dior's I got. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Like we talking like double digits? Are we talking dozens? Like,
man, we talking hundreds for sure, but it's all like, I ain't gonna lie, I gave away a lot of jeans too.
Well, you have over 100 pair of Amiris?
Yeah, because it's like repetitive shit. You get the same jeans over. This is when I was on tour too. I would cop 2 pair of jeans, and just because it's dirty, I buy another one, you know, same color, same exact pair. Because, like, I mean, it's not even, I don't even think he got 150, 200 pair out. but I definitely got 2 pair of a lot of them.
Okay. Another song I want to talk about is, and again, this is a conversation you've had a bunch, but the song King of My City, obviously that made a lot of waves, not even just here in the city, but beyond. And, you know, the King of New York is a conversation that comes up all the time, and a conversation that you've always shied away from and such. But I wonder when, if ever, you think would be a good time to claim a title like that.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired of this whole King of My City shit.
You named the song after it, though. I'm
not talking about the song. I'm just saying, man, I'm tired of that whole conversation. That shit is just, I mean, I feel like that should just be jibber jabber. That shit is, I don't know.
Do you think that it's even possible to have one artist and everybody be on the same page and say, yes, this person is the king of the city?
Nah, because people don't know like what's going on behind the scenes. So they ain't gonna really get from me. Like nobody ever really gonna get it. I feel like you're gonna get it one day, but it's hard to get.
You always do that. I feel like you're always talking these riddles. Like you're always talking these like these weird phrases that maybe one day we'll understand. I didn't heard you do it in every interview ever. Just these little these vague one-liners.
That's how I gotta be sometimes though.
Let's talk about the video for Bleed. You just dropped it, and that's a song that you I believe Trap Manny's in it as well, and you're working the bag a little bit. Is boxing something that you're getting into, or is that just something that was a part of the creative process of that video?
You know, it's crazy. That was my first time ever hitting the damn bag in my life. I always like boxing though. I always boxed, but never hit a bag and shit like that. But yeah, I didn't know that you had to wrap your wrist and stuff. So I kind of fucked up my wrist that day. I'm over there, John Jones in the damn bag. So
you was elbowing the bag. You was doing all types of.
Yeah, John Jones is my favorite fighter. Like besides like the whole boxing thing.
Yeah, MMA, John Bones Jones.
Yeah, that's my favorite fighter. So I was just practicing some of his shit. I got the punching bag in my backyard after that video. I'm like, yo, I gotta get into it. I got the real setup now.
Do you normally wear the Richard Mille around the crib, or did you just put that on for this interview?
To be honest, I put it on for the interview.
Nah, I appreciate the honesty, man. That would be weird if you just walking around the crib with a Richard on.
Nah, I did it a couple times. I do it a whole lot, but I did it right now for the interview.
Okay, I
definitely
appreciate it.
Walk around the crib though like this, definitely.
You walk around the crib with jewelry on?
Yeah, quarantine mode, man.
It's because you want to get it off, right? Somebody got to see it.
Yeah, it's me. I gotta look at it further. I want to look in the mirror with it.
I feel like it's been a few years. I interviewed you a few years back, and I told you then that I felt like your best song that I've heard from you was No Promises. And at that time, you agreed. You were like, yo, I think that is the best song that I've done. But at this point, I mean, we're a bit away from it, and I don't know that that's your best song anymore. I really think that Good Girls Gone Bad is up there now amongst your top. I'm wondering, do you feel like you have a song, that is your best work? Maybe not the most popular song, but maybe a song that you're the most proud of.
Right now, I'll have to say, damn. It's a lot of songs, man. Like Till the Wheels Fall Off right now. That's like one of my main shits right now. I like that shit. Or Act Like That.
Okay.
Act Like That right now. Matter of fact, Act Like That. That's the answer.
Act Like That. Is it just because you always tend to lean towards like your most recent stuff? Is that why?
Nah, Act Like That was different. I ain't gonna lie. The way I came on that shit was different. That nigga, I was dead broke. That was back around the time I was trying to sign. It was calling me Days Low. That shit sounds stupid with the beat knocking.
But again, though, that's like your honesty, like addressing some of the things that people have been saying, like the Days Low and stuff like that.
Yeah, facts. That shit was annoying as hell.
Has it always been like something that you've had to kind of avoid, like those comparisons all the time of people trying to say Dej Loaf and maybe Speaker Knockers and other artists like that?
Nah, I ain't care about avoiding them. It was all just like, for me, I realized it was good feedback if another person like made it off of their career with this sound and you compare me to them. I looked at it like a pat on the back, but at the same time they told me like I think I sound like this person. I'm gonna show y'all what the fuck I really could do. And that's when I come on like this. And then I think I sound like this person, I'm gonna come on like this for me and body everything I want. I'm keep on bodying and shit.
Talk to me about Uzi. It's somebody that we've seen you with often. You've also said a lot of times that you guys are almost like the same person. It's like sometimes you be telling him something and it's really some advice that you need to be telling yourself. We see Uzi with a High Bridge chain on all the time. What's your relationship like? And is he like almost like an honorary member of High Bridge?
He's a member of High Bridge and I'm a member of the 16, man. Vice versa. It's like he's one of us, he's one of them. Or some people, like, when it comes to the industry, some people, you go through the phases of like learning people, and it's like some people you realize they not for you. Some people you realize, this is my type of guys right here. I can rock with this thing right here for me. So Uzi one of them, man. For me, it's not the love from there.
On the outside looking in, though, it seems like you guys are so different. Whereas internally, you say that you guys are very similar. It seems like he's a little more one way and you're a little more the other. Is there?
You know why it's crazy? Because that's a big fact. That's a big fact. But at the same time, it's like certain ways that people don't see. Like for me, like I said earlier, man. There's certain ways like that just it matches up, but you ain't never gonna see that side.
Would you say that the public perception, like what people see and think of Uzi, is accurate? Like what people think of Uzi, is that right? Or do you, knowing him on a deeper level, know that it's not the case?
Man, everybody's wrong. And you can't think of it, you know what I mean? You can't think of it just like that. Or you can't think of it, you don't know what the boy's gonna do next.
So everybody is wrong in what they think about Uzi? Is that what you're saying?
Facts, they don't know what he's gonna do next, so there ain't no telling.
Again, that's another one of A Boogie's famous vague responses. I don't know what that means.
I'm dead. Wow, that's crazy, right?
I wonder if the people that are closest to you know what you be talking about when you say stuff. Do they even understand?
Nah, they don't understand, but they understand though. Crazy.
Okay, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Now you've kind of transitioned out of the piano, which is something like the sound that we've heard you have, towards the beginning of your career. Now, I think it's safe to say you've kind of transitioned into the guitar, and we've heard, different types of guitar, electric guitar, and even acoustic guitar and such. But the song, Me and My Guitar, sounded kind of out of your realm. It sounded more so like I would have expected a completely different artist to come out with a song like that.
That's the fire part to me. Like, just knowing that I could do shit like that is crazy. Like, when I'm in the booth and I could really just do anything, that's the beauty of it to me. Obviously,
Rest in peace. But when I hear Me and My Guitar, I would have expected that to be like a Juice WRLD type of.
That's Juice WRLD, definitely. That's definitely Juice WRLD, man. Or rest in peace to the broski on that one too.
Is it?
I wish he could have been on that song. I really wish he could have been on that song. That should have been different, way different.
Did you guys have plans to work together, or did you guys not even get to connect on that level?
Nah, that was bro. We worked on mad shit, but that was like the last song kinda I was trying to get him on before. That was the last song.
Rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Do you feel like that's one of maybe your skills, being able to adapt and like kind of mold and morph into like different sounding artists all in this one body that is A Boogie?
Yeah, I've been showing people that. I feel like it's clear now. It should have been clear. I've been on a lot of like pop features, and every artist that you hear me with is a different type of artist. And I feel like people should understand that the versatile is crazy now. So man, it's no level, it's no limit for me. There's no limit, so I'm here.
One bag that I feel like I haven't yet seen you tap into is the drill bag. Is that something that A Boogie would ever tap into? Like,
That's the bag I just got on the Deluxe. You gotta go take out the Deluxe and hear that.
No, it's not, because the melody joint is you again being very open. That sounds like old Boogie to me. I don't really get the drill bag from you on the Deluxe.
What you mean by drill?
Like the Brooklyn drill, you know, like 5e, pop, like, you know, that type of sound.
That's not my sound. That's somebody's sound. I put the beat and I gave it a whole new format, and I'm still going drill on it for me. Like you know, niggas, a lot of people don't even know how I'm going on these shits when I'm hitting it with the. Remember being in the gas stations for me, getting Gippies, and if you really.
Oh yeah, see, okay, yeah, you know, and we've seen you adapt to like other sounds, so that's why I was wondering if, you know, the Brooklyn drill that we know is something that we could see you tapping into.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm really hop on some Brooklyn drill type. I don't want to use anybody flow and shit, and niggas coming after me and shit like using this nigga flow and shit. I feel like I should just stick to what I know.
I feel you, but Boogie, people steal your flow all the time.
But that's for me. You can't. Feel me? If I jump over the roof, you gonna slide.
Hey, all right, I guess.
That's like, I mean, I feel like I got the talent to not do that, so I do that.
I spoke to Gunna a couple weeks ago, and I asked him the same question. But being that quarantine is in place, and you know you're not able to go perform, how much money do you think you've lost out on by not being able to perform?
I probably lost out on goddamn probably 8 mil for real though. Real shit. I had a damn tour set up. Damn near 5 mil. Oh man. I don't even want to go there.
How do you sleep at night knowing that you lost out on $8 million?
I take it in a motivational way. For me, like you were saying, inspiration comes from shit like that when it comes to negative things. You can't get emotional for me. Like sorrow it out. You gotta like take another action and have something to fall on with. So you already know, man. I got into it. So it's still coming in, man. It ain't coming in right now how it would have been coming in up in their shows, but
A Boogie is still alright, that's what you're saying.
Hell yeah.
You're not panicking.
Yeah, I'm building the whole house right now.
Boogie, I'm gonna anticipate another one of your vague answers here, but I still have to ask nonetheless. In the last few weeks, we saw a very weird situation unfold with Lil Tjay making all of these weird claims and such. Is that situation in the past now? Is that something that's over with and resolved, or what's the status of that?
That situation was never a situation. It was just, it didn't have anything to do with me.
Well, it didn't seem that way because, you know, he made some claims about wifey and it seemed to get messy.
Yeah, somebody was just talking. It ain't had nothing to do with me.
Oh, you saying it only had to do with like whoever was saying those types of things?
Yeah, it's just like somebody was talking to their stuff. You just leave them talking to their stuff. If you talk back to them, now it's you.
Hey Boogie, do you have any problems with anybody, or are you good? It's no issue on your end at all.
Nah, no issue, man. Everything good, man. Everything bueno.
You said everything bueno?
Yeah, mucho bueno.
When you think about, you know, everything that you've done since 2016, you think about, you know, everything that you, QP, and Bubba together have done. Does any of this stuff surprise you? Do you ever have to think like, holy shit, like we really did this? Or does it feel all second nature?
This shit feel like it's for me a dream every day. Except for right now, COVID. But it felt like a dream every day when we on go and the road is on. So when we back on, it's gonna feel the same way.
Does it surprise you at all though to see the lifestyle that you live, or does it feel like this is something that was bound to happen?
It's something that was bound to happen, but at the same time, I cherish it. I cherish every moment, and I make sure I don't take nothing for granted. I don't have no regrets, and I keep going, keeping it pushing for me, like keeping everything green light, everything go.
When you think back to the old lifestyle that you once lived, especially being from the Bronx, is there something that you were happy that you were able to be able to leave behind, like not having to go in the gas station and get Gippies anymore, not having to, wear certain types of clothes? What's something that you're happy that you were able to leave behind?
Something I was happy to be able to leave by is waking up in the morning and not knowing where I'm going, feel me? How I'm gonna get my next meal. That's something I really, really, really love leaving by right there. Just, I wake up every day, like, I could buy whatever, Uber Eats, I could get a chef to pull up, I could always eat food, I used to just wake up, just, hustling, trying to get to the next dollars, trying to save up every little penny.
I think back to some lines, you saying like, I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 train. Are you happy you don't got to take the train anymore?
Yeah, man, them trains was mixy, because sometimes you got to ride the train with Mom Dukes and all that. There's times like that where you got to hit the other train real quick. Times like that, you cannot get caught like it, man. That's bad. That's bad.
When was the last time you took the train?
I got on the train for like a music video. But besides that, I ain't take the train since I don't even know, high school days.
So the train is something that is that something that you'll never do again? Like I read somewhere that Oprah hasn't been to a bank in like 30 years because she's just so rich that she doesn't have to. Is that your equivalent? Like April, you won't be on that 4 train ever again?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes I like to reminisce things, go back. But I don't know about no damn train. Especially with this COVID shit going on. I ain't going on this damn train. It's over. That's bad vibes.
Before I let you go, Artist 2.0, the Deluxe is out now. And not to look past this just yet, but what are you working on musically? Is it another project that you have way down the line, or is it just songs that you're focusing on, or sounds? What's on the horizon?
It's another project I'm working on. I don't got the name drop for it yet, but it's another project in the works. It's gonna be real quick. It's coming out real soon. I'm not lying. For real, this time, back to back.